So on the loot page here, for example, we can see there's now a prios column, and we can see on a raid by raid basis which characters are prioritized for which item. We can also use the existing filters to filter by raid. So here we're only seeing characters in Myth Raid who have prioritized certain items. Quick update for That's My Bis. This is a website I put together for Loot Council guilds. Major update is that this project is now open source. I'm accepting contributions from any developers who are interested. I'm also spending my time supporting those developers, getting their local environments set up, and so on and so forth. So if you're interested in this project, by all means, check out contributing to it. So the update I want to go over is one that I put out actually 3 weeks ago, but I didn't get a chance to do a video because I've been tied up with other things. So one major community request was currently we can see who's wishlisted what items, and a lot of people were saying that they wanted to be able to specifically prioritize and order which characters were in line for which items and on a raid by raid basis. So I've gone ahead and I've added that feature into the entire website. So on the loot page here, for example, we can see there's now a prios column, and we can see on a raid by raid basis which characters are prioritized for which item and in which order, so order 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can also use the existing filters to filter by raid, so here we're only seeing characters in Myth Raid who have prioritized certain items. If I click on a character here, I can come and I can see which items that are prioritized with and for which raids. So in Myth Raid, this character is first in line for red Karaji Resonating Crystal. They are also first in line for blue Karaji Resonating Crystal. For Raid 2, they're second in line for the blue one, and so on and so forth. The other section here is that in the admin area, I believe anyone who is raid leader and above now gains access to this new section here where they can choose a raid, and this is where they come in. So they choose the instance rather, and then they choose the raid. They can come into here and then they can choose which characters are prioritized for which items, and they can also specify in which order the characters are prioritized. I believe, if memory serves, I haven't been here in a while, if I come to a specific item, I see another breakdown here which is new, which tells me for which raid who's prioritized. I can also edit on an item by item basis, let's say, which characters are prioritized and submit that, rather than doing the giant list view. So that's the new section, is character prios. But again, this project is now open source, and because I am no longer playing the game and I am no longer raiding, I am going to be maintaining the project. I'm going to be maintaining the server and the hosting. I'm going to be making deployments, and I'm going to be supporting any contributors who want to help out. But I'm probably not likely to be tackling a lot of the feature requests that I've added to the to-do section. These feature requests are all generated by people who have come onto the Discord and say, hey, I'd like to see this feature or that feature. I have added everyone's requests on here, but what we really need is for web developers or software developers from each guild to come in and work on the feature that they want to see implemented. Once it's there and it's good to go and we've done some basic sanity checks and tests, I'm going to go ahead and I will deploy it to the server once it meets kind of quality checks. But we definitely need developers to come on and help out with this if this is going to grow. And a lot of these feature requests aren't ones which were really relevant to my guild, but they are relevant to a lot of other guilds out there. So really need people to help out there. As for funding, the only way that this website makes any money is if people go out of their way to donate. There's not really a lot in terms of cost. There's going to be the domain registration, that's mybis.com. There's going to be the server hosting and maybe a few licenses, like I have some icon packs and stuff here I paid for. But other than that, this is pretty much a not-for-profit project. And similarly, if you want, because it's open source, you can fork it, make a copy, and do whatever you want to it, so long as it's not for commercial purposes. You just aren't allowed to make any money off it. That's what's in the license. So thank you so much for your time. And if you're interested and you go to the website, moment here on the front page, there's a video kind of explaining some of the other major features. I'm probably going to get rid of this support this project on Patreon section because I've decided I'm not actively going to keep working on this, but I will add maybe like a PayPal donate button So if you want to do like a one-time payment to help out with funding, that would be most beneficial. Thank you very much. Take care, and bye-bye.